Alrighty, we are live. Let me open up this TikTok chat. Alright, y'all. How did y'all enjoy y'all week? I know a lot of people still traded in December, which fair. Price action was so good. However, I did not. Let's switch this to oh fuck. I keep doing that. Let's switch this to back to 930. And I just want to look at, like I said, December low-key ruined my comments. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So I just want to look at, why is it doing this? Look at 9:30 and 10 o'clock and just look at what the market is doing in this sense. Okay, so this one we did get. This was the session we just did. It was giving it a little 10 a.m. reversal, a little CRT thing going on here. This is not really what usually happens. Let me move my camera back. However, some days you'll get it. So I'm really just studying like 8, 9, and 10 and how they're really playing out. We do this for value gap, but that's obviously after at 11, the next macro where it came into. But this 10 a.m. is usually where I trade. So let's see what we got going on here. I usually like, I don't know. I'm just studying for real. I really, my confidence is literally in the shit. Okay, we're at all-time highs, so I mean, I've seen people talk about 10 a.m. PO3 in so many different ways. Like literally so many different ways. I've seen some people say 10 a.m. opens, they wait for it to go one way and then trade IFEG to the other side on the 1 minute chart. I've seen so many things. So let's just play this out and see how it plays out, honestly. I don't know what that was. Okay. Number one. So let's just go on some lower time frames and see what that looked like. I prefer a 10 a.m. reversal like that. I really do. This is why I'm on my channel, a very beginner friendly channel, to show y'all like you could spiral and lose confidence in things. So there is SMT here, but that's again 11 o'clock. But that's another macro. ES went further down. We didn't really get any SMT at all on this. Now, I've seen people talk about 9:30 candle, whether that's on the 15-minute chart or not, and then you get a CRT or you get like a liquidity sweep reversal from there, which you got on both of these. Okay, you got on both of these. And then it came down, and then ES took out, neither of them took out the low. See, so there's really no SMT at all. This all moved the same. The only SMT we got was here, and it didn't even give you a nice move. You see what I'm saying? Like, the markets have been on this lately for the point where I'm not even confident in taking any trades. And that's okay. And that is okay. You don't even get like a news high and news low thing here. This is just, what is it doing? I've seen people say, let's go on the 5 minute. This is what I do in a back test. You know what I'm saying? You gotta study. So you did find it for value gap here, but like on the ES it didn't do much. NQ also didn't do much. Like this isn't it. Maybe we just back test that. You know how that's people's favorite strategy. Let's see how many ticks this is. I try to get 200 to 300. See, I don't even get 200. You'd at least want to go to this low here. And it doesn't even do that. So let's go to the next New York session. And let's see what we get. I put it on to 9:30. We're gonna say 9:30 and 10 o'clock. I trade at 10 o'clock, but lately I have not been trading it well. Here we got I don't know what. Maybe this is an order block tap. Yeah, that's just not a good day. All right, next New York session. I'm trading back tomorrow. I'm getting off social media. I'm going to record my trades though. I'm posting trade recaps, but like seeing my face, you're only going to see it if you back test here today. I'm really locking in. And just haters are annoying. I made this whole channel to just be transparent and show, so when I do make a lot of money, I'm not a fraud. But apparently me showing that I me doing my thing now is still giving fraudulent to some people, apparently. So you can't win for fucking shit in this industry. All right, now this is what I prefer. We got some SMT here. We have 8 a.m. high already taken out on NQ, 8 a.m. high not taken out on ES. Then we have, what is this high here? SMT at this high is, I mean, not really. Previous day high taken on both, however, though. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, ES is coming back into the range. NQ is still looking bullish. Now they both look bullish. Now this one looks a little bearish. What is this, 9 o'clock still? Okay. Both look bullish. Jesus. Bullish. Now bearish on ES. What are you trading? I'm not trading on backtesting. What are your trade confirmations? I've been trading for a while. What platforms are you using? What are your trade confirmations? Usually, my trade confirmations are SMT, reversals, or clear draw for a continuation play. And I trade at 10. But December has got me very unconfident, if y'all can't tell. SMT between S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, or silver and gold, or some Forex pairs, but I just trade the indices. So that's where my SMT comes from. Platforms, I use NinjaTrader to copy trade and trade all my accounts. And then I use TradingView to chart, because I have indicators on there. I've been going viral on Instagram right now, and people are legitimately bullying me about my chart and about a lot of other things. SMT is confusing. How you find out? What do you call SMT? SMT is just when one makes a higher high and the other one doesn't. So it can be between candles. Like I said, now we have the SMT is gone. It's not even on here. But you want like ES to make a lower low and then NQ to make a higher low. So there's no SMT on these charts at all. These last few ones we're testing, but you want like this low to be taken out on one of them and then the other one it's not. Broker, do I use NinjaTrader? And then I have 2 prop firms. So that's what I'm saying. So I guess in this case, if there's no SMT, we're just bullish. Like I said, November. Well, December really was just a real true 10 a.m. power of 3. So like usually I can get in like even on this day. I could have gotten shorts right at 10 o'clock. There's no power of 3 or nothing. This is what I'm used to doing. I'm used to either a reversal happening at 10 or I can just short at 10. But lately it's been like I'll get in and then it'll come up here and then go my way. And I'm like, I need to be able to decipher the difference. What prop firms are legit? I mean, I think Top 7 MyFinny Futures are the best. I haven't got a payout yet because I copy trade a live account and I've been like risking very little. Like I was up like $1,000. No, I wasn't up. I was up like $500 in the account, but I wasn't making the minimum a day to get a payout. I'm not promoting a course. I'm literally just back testing. But if you think I'm doing that, then please just block me. I'm not explaining myself anymore. I'm not explaining myself anymore to people. And no, I don't have any payouts yet. I've gotten a payout for my live account of $1,500. But I don't have any payouts from my prop firms. That's my first goal 2025. I've only sold things about 2 weeks ago because people asked. I always tell people don't buy anything from me. Go to YouTube first. If you don't understand what's on YouTube, then you can come to me. No, because you're kind. Always love scamming people. I am not. Who is your kind? That's the funny part about social media because I'm not a guru. I'm not a furu. I just share my journey. I'm just sharing my journey. I've documented my entire journey, and just showing people like realistically what it looks like. Because most people only get on here when they're rich. And then people like you, Mr. Bot, not so bot. Then y'all trust people when they come on here making millions of dollars, but then you have no proof. I just have proof of my entire journey, whether it's good or not. Yeah, I've only made like what $50 on my course, and some people have liked it. I just think I learned from ICT, so ICT 2022 mentorship, and I tell people always go there first. Like don't even. And then one-on-ones with me, I tell people you only need one. Like if this is confusing to you, and I'm going too fast, boom. But like I get ICT is a lot. He rambles, so my course just gets to the point. Also. Like my course talks about fair value gaps, liquidity, SMT, that's how I trade. Not like all the other stuff. I don't like TJR because I think he is a terrible person. However, his boot camp was really good. I watched his boot camp first, And then ICT made sense to me, but I don't like TJR. I've posted many videos about him, but I'm not gonna knock people for, like I said, I think racist jokes are not okay. Obviously, I'm black, but if you don't care, then his boot camp is legit. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. His boot camp is so good. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just not gonna support him anymore. Show them how you trade. Yeah, Franco knows. He shows me how I trade. Your course has that. Give ICTs. I literally give, it's ICT concepts. It's ICT in my bio. I've always said that I give my ICT credit. People like you, I'm at the point, like, just block me. I get it in the trading space. I tell people all the time, follow people who you trust. If it's not me, block me, move on, or just enjoy my journey. I've had to block so many people who probably make a lot of money. I just don't like how they talk. I don't like how they trade, and I've blocked them because it just doesn't help me. Not even discrediting them. Jesus. Bootcamp is legit. It is legit. So watch it, get what you can, and go on about your day for sure. If you want to support him, that's fine. I never will shit on someone also who's what you calling it, making money either. Why don't you just go back to scamming people? Oh, that's the only thing about using Streamlabs. I can't block when I'm streaming. When I'm streaming on my phone, I can just block people in the chat, but I can't on Streamlabs, which is annoying. So we'll just have to let bot, not so bot, keep talking. Why won't you just go back to scamming people? Never scam people. I've quit my job like 3 years ago. I've been making money before that. But before trading, so. Okay, so let's go back to my strategy. We're not going to let him. Also, the thing thank you for calling him out, it's Vu. I hate people like bots, not so bot, because like it takes a lot to post your journey. Like me, Octavia trades. A lot of people, we talk behind closed doors about like how hard it is and how like we get bullied or whatever, whether we're legit or not, or like obviously Octavia makes way more than me, and how hard, like, people just never going to believe you or not believe you, or like people who swear they're more profitable or all this stuff, they don't even post. Like, at least I post everything. If I have a losing month like I did in December and I'm not confident like I am right now, I've told y'all I'm not confident. There's that. I do have a YouTube, yes. Okay, what's my strategy? So my strategy is a 10 a.m. power of 3. I always start on the 4-hour chart. And actually, let's just go. As I said, I was going to backtest today. I want to start and maybe add the daily in there. I don't like the daily chart because I feel like it's just very confusing. But for me, I like to just start in the 4-hour, and usually there's a draw somewhere, like where the 4-hour is going. Or my bread and butter is if there's like a fair value gap we can reverse out of. Like, that's like my bread and butter setup. Like, we come up here, there's a fair value gap here, which there clearly is not, and then we come down and take out like a low. That's like my bread and butter setup. When I was like honestly my most profitable, I would mark out buy side and sell side, and just wait to see if the market, hopefully there's like a hour fair value gap in here, and then wait till we like invert it to the upside. All right, let's go on the 4-hour on this chart. This is just back testing. I'm not selling anything. This is me practicing, and you can practice with me, or you can practice on your own. I just want to practice and answer questions to people who might want them. There is a fair value gap here on. Oh, there's a fair value gap on both. That we look like we might inverse. So let's just wait and see if we strong push, keep pushing up, and then we'll just keep pushing to the buy side, and then you just play it out, and then oh yeah, we're definitely. This is 6 to 9 though. We'll see what the 10 a.m. candle prints, or where this 9:30 candle closes at. It's giving. See, like that. Wait for a candle close. We have a liquidity sweep up here. We have SMT at these highs. That's what I really want. Like, if I can get SMT at 9:30, I'm more confident. Now, sometimes you don't. And then they're fucking look the same. Then you have to wait an extra, whatever. ICT, yes. Can you explain for value gap? Yes. Your setup is clean now. Thank you, Franco, who's seen me trade. Setup is clean. Boom. Go down to a lower time frame. And let's see if we can see something nice. This is a 5-minute. We do have a 5-minute for value gap that we're about to inverse, but you can also go to the 1-minute as well. I think we can see if we take out. We don't have IFVG. We don't have IFVG at all. We do have an order block, a CISD if you want that entry. I don't like trading on the 1-minute chart, y'all. I get scared But then you get on the 5 minute, and the 5 minute candle close is going to be way down here. I mean, this is 9:45. I mean, that's a good setup. I kind of would wait till 10. Let's see. I trade at 10, but I low-key, a part of me wants to... This is why I trade at 10 o'clock. Because even if it goes my way to the short, you get a good entry at 10 o'clock. So there's no point. But it looks like we're going to bounce off this gap again to go higher, which is my original bias. That wick... Let's see. I could, either way, we lost. Okay, we're going higher. My original bias was that because we did get SMT, the SMT did call this reversal. However, it was just such a strong draw at those highs without a fair value gap. You see what I'm saying? Like, we inverse this. And this is why I trade at 10 o'clock, exactly right here. So that wick did look good, but if you wait till 10, we got an inverse, and then, take it up to this high. So this is why you sit on higher time frames as long as possible. That's how I got my fake outs out of the way. How are you doing, Sad Boy Crab? It's been a while. I am trading tomorrow. Yeah, caught you live. Hey, girl. Sorry, y'all. I have not been reading the chat because we had a troll in here earlier. Yes, I can explain a fair value gap. A fair value gap is a gap between 3 candles where the bodies and the wicks don't align. And I'll go over SMT. Yes, I'll go over SMT. So this is a gap. This wick and bottom of this candle, there's a gap between the top of this candle. You want your candles to like either overlap or like touch, like the wicks and bodies. Like see this close and this, like there's no space in between these, but there's a clear space. And if you want, you can use an indicator like I do. People love eating me up about it. Oh, your chart looks crazy. Doesn't matter because look how many fair value gaps on here and which one held. This one, I didn't have to draw that one. I just see which one holds and I react after the fact. Which one held in here? There's so many, but you would have to draw all these or just know which one is going to hold in. I don't like, you're not going to bully me if you're using indicators. I'm 30. I'm not 20 like some of y'all. And I'm glad people are trading early, but I'm old. And I need to protect my eyes. So there, fair value gap. It's just gaps in between candles. So basically the market, you always want the market to like come back into one and go down. And this is how honestly Tanya trades. And I've thought about doing that as well. Like only waiting for a 5-minute fair value gap tap. And then a 1-minute inversion is what she trades. Which is what this is literally what you just saw. So fair value gap tap on the 5-minute. Boom, shakalaka. And then as y'all saw on the 1-minute, we had an inversion here. We have this bullish one disrespected to the downside. It did disrespect it, kind of came up and swept these highs though, and then kind of again. But I think by the time you see it in this 5-minute fair value gap, hopefully it's on this way down the second time. If you might have got stopped out in this first time if you had your highs here, but maybe you had your stop loss a little higher or you waited for the liquidity sweep. Okay, SMT. SMT is just when correlating pairs are not aligning. And it usually every reversal is SMT. It might not be big, it might be big. And this is what I'll be talking about with SMT, how, so at the time, this candle did not take out this high, this 6 a.m. 4-hour candle. But on NQ, it did. But we still wound up going higher. SMT failed this day. It rarely does. But there are days like that where they both just want to go higher. And you have to just let it play out. But usually you'll get a nice push. But you should get a push from both. We did get a little push off on NQ, but I should have waited for a push down on ES. Like this is a strong bullish candle on ES. I should have waited for it to come down and look more like this before I got in shorts. Do with that what you will. So let's go to the next New York session. Okay, well, I don't know if okay, we have no SMT. Both of these highs are taken out. We have fair value gaps here. We bounced into it once already. If we inverse this gap to the downside, our draw is down here at these equal lows. Play. All right, 9:30, 6, 8, 9, 6 to 9, 6 to 10 candle is about to maybe inverse. Jesus. Come on. All right, well, that's a terrible inverse, but it still did inverse. So let's go on the lower time frame. ES now is looking bullish. NQ is still looking bearish. So now this might give a sign to where they both might go up a little bit because ES might take out this high first. I'm trying to see. And we do get SMT at these lows because this body was not taken out, but the body was taken out. On higher time frames, a body and a leg can be swing lows and swing highs. So let's go to lower time frame, see what it looks like. Not confident in buys or shorts yet. If we got in, don't piss me off. Did this freeze? Did this freeze on me? Okay. Let's go on the 15-minute. I don't understand. I don't understand. Can I go to the 5 or the 1? All right, well, we'll just play it out. We'll just play it out. Okay, boom. Now, how did I kind of know that? We did get our nice inverse, but we didn't get an inverse on ES. That's why you watch both. Because if you just watch NQ, you probably would have shorted that. Valid short. Because you got an inverse on a higher time frame. However, this long wick kind of showed that we might not want to go lower. And then ES came into this gap and closed out. So, this is what you're looking for, a 10 a.m. reversal. I would love to show you what that looks like. But let's see if we can refresh. Refresh. Do you know about Ivan? Yes. Ivan, that's like the blonde kid who backtests, right? I love him actually. He's cool. We kind of trade alike too, but he takes way more trades in a day than me. So if I'm wrong once or twice, I can't. But he'll take a bunch. Ivan's dope. He backtests a lot, and y'all should follow him. I watch his backtest sometimes too. What is happening? News Monday, Tuesday. I need a new computer. I'm going to show my password. Good. Don't. Or do, whatever. This is something that if you scam and hack my stuff. How many contracts do you use? I use 4 on my 150K, 2 on my 50K, 1 on my live account. So what's that? 7, technically. XRP, not at the moment. You're back. How are you? I'm good. I'm not as confident as I was, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So if I start losing, it is what it is. Yeah, December kind of ruined my confidence a little bit. Hi, SMT, SPLX, HNQ Core show sales. Nick Madam. But yeah, I'm back. Trading live tomorrow. I took a week off. SMT inside favorite I got. Oh, sorry. A bunch of people are in here. Canonia came. Love him. Also follow him. I love indicator. Same. Do you use a fib after order block? I don't use fibs or order blocks. Side boy in every live I go to. I kind of think it too, unless it's time. Sorry, I have not been reading any of this. SMT is not enough. Yes, it is not enough, but it helps. I'm more confident in the trade with SMT is there. So you start on higher time frame, switch to lower. Yes. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go. Let's just do this. Let's just go over what happened each day this past Christmas week. Since clearly FX Replay hates me. Our chart here. This was the FOMC day, and I was on a flight. I think price action was clean this day, too, because you still got a nice 15-minute fair value gap tap, and then we pushed. So you could have took this buy at 10 o'clock, which I called out, or you could have waited for the retracement and then just buy this, get the short, and then hold it until this low, which wound up waiting till the PM session, but if you set and forget or whatever, then you know, it's fine. Sorry, bro, join our Telegram and bio. Huge call tomorrow. Join their Telegram. You're my liquidity. How do you learn to trade? YouTube. November lost my confidence. Facts, David. It will some days just ruin your confidence and you're like, fuck. But yeah, I learned on YouTube. ICT 2022 mentorship. Poppy Chulo said I'm his liquidity. Cool. Love that. Love that. I just don't understand people who just say shit like that. It's so funny. Like, what do you get from like thinking you're cool and saying, "Oh, you're my liquidity"? Okay, cool, great. I hope you make a lot of money. Like, I'm not a hater. So this is what you want. This was Friday. No, that's what I'm talking about with CRT traders. Like, some days you're just gonna get a continuation. You're literally gonna get on at 10 o'clock and you're gonna short. Boom, there you are. The last time I was here, you was doing an evaluation, I think. How'd it go? Great, Sad Boy Crab. I'm multi-six-figure funded, actually. Last time you talked to me, I was doing evals, and now I have hella money. No payouts yet still, though. Thanks, congratulations. Payouts on my live. One payout on my live, but not on the prop firms. Okay. I'm getting distracted by the chat. Okay, so here we are another day. This is a choppy day. It's a choppy day. So I'm like, if you sit in hard time frames, you might learn to like either just not trade this, or you might trade a little whatchamacallit. Thank you. Like this is mine. You might trade a CRT thing going on. Here's 8 a.m., 9, 10. So you got both. You got a 9 a.m. liquidity sweep to the 8:30 low, and then you also got a sweep. Once we swept this low, you got the reversal, which wanted to be in the reversal of the day. Not bad price action, honestly. When you look on the lower time frame, I know this looks crazy, but on the higher time frame, it's not that bad. I mean, the lower time frame is not that bad. Let me show you. I remember this. I remember this day. So I still will get on and watch the chart. Not watch, but I would go at the end of the session and see like what I could have done or what people took, or just learning. So yeah, 9:30 again. What do I say? 10 o'clock. Boom. Came up. It was a 5-minute fair value gap. Also lines up with a 1-minute fair value gap. And then I have a 300 ticks is what I get. 300 ticks, 150 is my Jojo. For those who don't know, for the pocket watchers out there, I already told you the lot size I use on every contract. I've told you how much my thing is. I'm not answering y'all no more. I'll just show statements occasionally, obviously, because they're just like good to show. But this was the trade. Boom. And if not, we came into a 1 hour fair value gap on the downside as well, and then reverse up. But these trades since November have been so slow. Clean price action. Like, I know people are gonna say this sucks, which it does, but came into a hard time frame fair value gap, reversed out of it, took out the highs. Bread and butter setup. Yeah, it took 17 hours versus this 10-minute trade. However, it still is a clean setup. You know where it's going. Hi, Lily. What's up? Hi, y'all. I'm looking forward to you getting the second and third account. I already have the second. Sad Boy Crowd. I've been going crazy. I'm going to get the third one of these days. But yeah, I already have 2. I got 2 in a row. Buy gold, you heard. Okay. One day, backtest fibs, measure weekly, daily, and hourly range, discount premium equilibrium. But like, why? Because for me, like I said, I trade at 10 a.m. or like 9:30. Like, I trade for like an hour. So if I'm gonna do daily, weekly ranges, and it's gonna help me at 10 a.m. like my bias every day at 10 a.m. Because if it's not, I don't really want to fuck with it. If that makes sense to me. I like fibs though. I use them sometimes, but you can use them, but you don't need them. Because, like, yes, you can just see, oh, we're going to retrace. But, like, you see the wick. You see the fair value gap tab. Like, like, you'll see the retracement. And lately, we haven't even been retracing as far on the fib like we should. Like, you would expect, like, a nice retracement down to at least 50%. And we haven't been, like, at all on, like, anything. So, it's been actually fucking useless. Maybe on this one we did. Okay, yeah, this one was good. Right in the 70%. Boom. Down. But actually, no, because this move is the whole move. I should have did, sorry. Before we retrace, the move should have been... Okay, that's better. Okay. This is the leg. We retrace and then go down. Sorry, this is already the second part of the move. So, I took a trade this day, actually. This is one of my few wins of December. Came up 1 hour for value gap, swept liquidity, my bread and butter. So if this can happen every day, I'd be a millionaire already. And then reverse to sell side, which equal lows. That might be what I need to do is like only stick to trading this. There's not a fair value gap we're in or whatever. Like days like this, I'm just not gonna trade. I missed this day. Only looking at NQ, not yes. And we have a new day opening gap here was our drawn liquidity. Have you did it? I know. Yeah, I have a 50K and I have a 150K, not 100K yet. Did you learn only watching ICT 2022 on YouTube? Yes, I watched ICT. Well, no, I watched and then I watched TJR's boot camp, and I watched Lewis Kelly videos about like regular like price action and how it moves. What do you recommend trading? I recommend futures or options. Why, if price is in premium on the range? Because on the range, on the higher time frame range, is just liquidity to liquidity. So if we're ranging on a higher time frame, I don't use a fib. I just wait till a short internal liquidity is swept, and I'll take it. Like once the sell side is swept, boom, reverse to the high side. Once the high side, like that's how I trade. I mean, which is kind of what CRT, but like yeah, if we're gonna range, I'm just trading candle highs, candle lows. I don't need a fib. See, sweep, high, high, low. That's how I do it, in my opinion. It's just easier. My chart's already insane anyway, so adding a fib on there is like, I use fib for standard deviation sometimes, but do you trade both accounts at the same time? 3, yes. I trade both fundeds and a live account at the same time. ICT has appeared. I recommend learn futures first before you trade options. I feel like a lot of people trade options first because you can trade with a little bit of money. My friend who got me into trading turned $60 into $2,000 on an options contract. Like, you cannot do that shit anywhere else. CFDs are futures? Fuck no. CFDs are the worst things in the trading space. But options are futures. Or even crypto probably over CFDs, honestly. CFDs are cool, but just every broker is different. Every chart is different. Everything looks different. All the fucking spreads are different. Like, you can't, versus like options and futures, no matter what broker you're with, what chart you look at, they're going to be the same. But you can trade a S&P 500 chart on one broker and another broker, and they look entirely different. And it's just like the whole futures, the whole Forex space is just not on the same page. When I don't like that at all. But I'm sure if you live in like the UK or something, it's probably more regulated. But just in America, it's really not. All right, let's see if this works again. Because that's literally the whole point of this video. Whoa. What's the best to paper trade? Honestly, any broker. There we go. Any broker has paper trading, which is the best part about trading. Any broker has paper trading, so better than Top Step, EA, etc. I do like options. I just stopped trading options for prop firms and then copy trading prop firms on my live account just to have my emotions a little better. And are they much better? Not really. My emotions were way better when I traded options. Because with options, you only lose what you buy the contract as. No meme Discord here. There might be some in the chat, but not mine. So you can buy a $20 option and like let it run. Like you don't really have to trade with stop loss on options. You're only gonna lose the $20. Versus like with futures, I buy or sell, and it can go against me $5 million. It can go to my way $5 million. But I have to make sure I stop it at a certain point. Versus options, I could buy this $20 contract at the same point I bought my futures contract at, and I'm only gonna lose $20, but it can go a gajillion points my way. And a lot of people trade options. I feel like options is really popular in black culture. No, not to. It's like every black person I know trades options, start options. They don't even like believe in futures like at all, because I think they like that flipping of the options. Which, I mean, a lot of people do. But options, you only can trade your own money. So if you're not ready, but also it's like it doesn't matter because you can trade $5 options, $10 options, $20 options. So it's like no one cares because you just buying, $10 options. Like if you go back on my TikTok, which people don't like to do, I keep getting new followers and a lot of them are trolls, but I was trading options like my first 3 months. I'm going to start trading options this year. Do it. If you're going to trade options like you're day trading futures, make sure you do same day expiration and right at the money or slightly out of the money. Teach me how to trade. What's your data show? What do you mean? Where's the best paper trade? Yeah, you can paper trade on Trading View and then better than Top Step E8. Honestly, Forex prop firms are the best though when it comes to rules. However, some of them don't pay out. Like it's hard to know which one's legit or not. Starting to trade options this year. You got this. I'm gonna start with futures. Do it. Then you can always bounce between both. Like I started with options and then I want to go into futures. And then you can go back. And people who started with Forex and now, okay, this is one of those things again. You would think we have SMT here. I don't know. I think they both look like they want to be bullish. This is the 6 to 9. Let's see. Okay. This is an indecisive ass candle, which I do not like. And this is why sometimes I just don't. I love the 4-hour chart when the draw is clear. But sometimes I'm like, this helped me none whatsoever. ES is looking very bullish, so. And we do have SMT at these lows here. So ES took out this low. NQ did not, so it's giving bullish. It's giving up in a way. Let's see if we can find an entry in a lower time frame. Ugh, I don't like this either. We can wait for a 5-minute CISD, I guess, when the candle closes above this. Okay, ES is going higher, NQ is going lower. Now they both look like they want to go lower. Let's go on the 5-minute chart. Okay. Let's wait for ES to have a CISD back to the downside. Didn't get CISD to the upside. We do get a CISD, though, to the downside on NQ. Where's the draw? The London lows? Oh, there's equal lows at Asian lows. I don't like that, but I mean, I guess that's where it is. That's where it's at. I'm not confident in the trade. If you're not confident in the trade in real life, don't take it. Don't do this. Or take it on paper. See? See? If you're not confident, don't take it. Because what did I say? SMT bullish is what it was looking like. Let's see if we actually continue bullish or we just go bearish. Ew, this is the day you don't trade. For me, at least. I only trade an hour, so if I don't get it set up in an hour, I'm done. You do get this 950, this 1050, 1110 macro here, and this is why I said my confidence in December has been shitty. You do get IFEG to the upside, like I said, it's already right before 11 o'clock. Let's see if we keep pushing higher or not. Yeah, just not. There's my drawn liquidity on the sell side hit, but stop me out first. This was happening to me a lot in December. Like I knew we were going to this low, but we wanted to go higher first and then go. And not much higher, I guess. Maybe if you took an entry off of this hammer candle, how much would you get? I mean, some people only need like 40 ticks. Oh, you get, I mean, you don't get 200, but you get like 190. That's not terrible. But do you recommend a specific time frame for beginners to trade futures on? I would say, I mean, I was just trading the 1 minute when I started and it was working until it wasn't, but I would just start with all the things like doing higher time frame analysis to the downside, or let's see. Let's see if you could trade the 1 minute. I just don't. Because like I said, I have my session indicators on, as y'all see. So that's what helped me. Not just blindly trading the 1 minute chart, but if you have the 1 minute chart on. Yeah, see, it's just a little. But you could. Like, you could take. We swept this high, and then we reversed, and then we went to this low. Not quite, but we kind of did. Like, that's kind of just how I traded on the 1 minute. I waited for a liquidity sweep, and then a reversal, and took it. That's what I did. What's the best time slot to trade on? I prefer the 3 or the 2, in my opinion. You already answered the question, Snake, of course. Futures and options, I mean, they're very different, but as far as trading them, you can trade them the same. But options are stocks. Futures are like indices, commodities, gold, silver. Most people watch the futures charts even when they trade options and Forex. It's just a better chart. Trying to see what else someone said. I backtest on FX replay. I need to upgrade to the highest trading view so I can backtest on there. What do you think about TJR? I don't like him anymore. I think he's a terrible person. But I think his teachings are really good. So if you want to watch his boot camp, it's really good. I never say don't. Like, get what you need and leave. But I just, to keep supporting his content after that, I don't think it's necessary. And only the first boot camp. I don't know about the second one. And it's hard to watch if you're just older and, like, he, like, spazzes out and, like, does weird shit in it. So it's like, kind of cringe. But he gets to the point, honestly, pretty fast, though. As far as, like, liquidity sweep, fair value gaps, all the things. That's how I started trading. But let's see. Let's look at 9:30. Yeah, this is actually ass. This is ash price action. I'm thinking this is 9:30. That's better. But 9:30 and 10, nothing. Nothing for you. You do get like a little macro trade in here. You sweep this high, reverse, and take out the low. But that's not really that clean at all. And this is why, like, so I am gonna trade tomorrow. I'm getting off social media. Besides backtesting with y'all, which I do this on Streamlabs, so I have the no app on my phone, and then I'm recording my trades. And I'm just gonna post them. I had a profitable first year in the trading space, and no one, again, you might think you can't be profitable, and then who knows? The second year I could be extremely unprofitable, and all the haters can rejoice. But I really just want to lock in, and then I'll just post trades. But I just do not feel confident going into tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but we'll see. What did he do? Well, he says the N-word and racist stuff a lot, but his fan base is like 12-year-old white boys, so they tell him to do stuff. He also just does, like, he's 20 and he's a man, so he'll be like, suck my dick, blah, 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 or like make a gay joke, just like weird shit, or he'll like spaz for 20 minutes, like making like noises, like insane noises, like he's mentally ill for like 20 minutes, and you have to like fast forward, and you'll be like, okay, get to the point. He'll be like, you know what this liquidity sweep is? Balls. Like, that kind of shit. That just, like, I'm just too old. And it's just weird. But, okay. 9:30, boom. And then 10 o'clock, boom. Let's see, for those who do want to think they can just trade the 1 minute chart. We did sweep these London lows. We do have a nice red gap. We do have a gap here, though. Let's see how we react off this gap. If we inverse it to the upside, our draw is here. If we don't inverse it and we want to go lower, the draw is there. Oh, well. There it is. Draw taken. So, no entry for you there because it just went straight up. And this is the 1 minute chart. But if you were confident, we did sweep those London lows. So, like, I used to trade London low sweep to London high. How long have you been trading? 1 year. So, 1 year. Yeah. It's 9:30. 9:30 didn't even sweep anything. I would have loved 9:30 to come and take out a low or come into a Ferrari gap before running up, but then it just ran up. So let's see what 10 o'clock brings. So I said, this is a beginner-friendly channel. The trolls come in here and they're like, you scammer, you lunatic, you blah. I'm like, no, I'm literally here to just say, hey, in a year, this is my old bread and butter setup. 10 a.m. reversal. This is how I started trading at 10 a.m. just a reversal at 10 a.m. Then some days it continues. I'm here to just show. I was profitable until December, so I have more profitable months than bad months. So technically I am still profitable, but December really ruined my confidence. So I'm like even scared to say that I'm still profitable because I feel like it might show on my P&L in January for sure. So yeah. What do you trade? I trade full time, yes. I quit my job, but I invested a lot of money before. But yes, thank you, girl. Kickstart. Also, I'm a transparent person. Like if I'm profitable, I'm gonna say it, and if I'm not, I'm not. People love to eat me up. Like you're not profitable. You literally only been trading a year. Like no, I was profitable for like 3 months, like a 90% win rate, and then December, I'm not profitable. And there's what it is. Whether you consider that profitable or not, cool. But as of December, no. Thank you. I'm very transparent for sure. And I knew it was gonna come when I started selling stuff, but it just people asked, and it's just like there's just a time thing. It's just a time thing. Man, I'm trying to understand for gaps and liquidity sweeps. To me, that's the easiest part. Okay, so here we go. 9 o'clock we swept liquidity. Then we got another liquidity sweep internal, which I don't even really count these for real. That's just a break of structure. Then we finally got a reversal on the downside. I try not to trade till 10 o'clock, like I say. So this has been my trade. Let's see what we get as far as ticks. Like I said, 220. Not for my full 300, but I would have took it. We can backtest that, actually. Let's backtest how many 10 a.m. reversals we get. Because that might be my problem. I think I've just, as a beginner, even though I'm profitable, I tend to try to adjust to every market condition. And maybe I need to just stick to one. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what I should be doing. Here we go. I definitely can trade. I've made money trading. I had one unprofitable month, but here we go. I love the trolls. Can't win if you do, can't win if you don't. But yeah, if I'm a troll, then block me. Block me, don't follow, tell all your friends about me. Tell the business bureau. All right. It's crazy too because I've never had a losing backtesting session, but this one's pretty rough. What is this? Summer, July, which is my birthday. July 22nd is my birthday. 9:30 became down. Let's see what 10 a.m. is gonna do. I don't trade options anymore. I trade futures. Okay, well 9:30 reversed. Didn't come into this fair value. Oh no, it did. This is what you want at 9:30. You want a nice fair value gap tap with a nice wick. That you can enter straight off of if you wanted to. Preferably, you should wait for like an IFVG, but the IFVG came like the close is way up there. But you got a nice reaction to buy side. Boom. That is a lovely, lovely, lovely. What made you get involved in trading? During COVID, like everyone else, I'm just a hustler and I get bored easily. And then I was already like flipping stocks, I turned like 7 grand to like 20. And I was like buying low, selling high with stocks and stuff. And then I had a friend I worked with on set because I come from Hollywood. Again, no one's going to believe me because everyone thinks I'm a fraud, which fair. I have proof, but not here to show you. But I worked in Hollywood and film and did commercials. So a guy whose dad was a caterer on set, he would help his dad on set. And then we became friends. And then he put me on. He's like, you should trade options because you already trade stocks and it's like better. It's like day trading. It's da da da. And he put me onto it, but I didn't take it seriously in 2020. I had a clothing brand at the time. I really enjoyed my job. I had just joined the wardrobe union, so I really didn't take it seriously. And then I did miss it, though, when I went back to work. And then I finally I did drop shipping because I could do that with my job. And then made a lot of money, but I did not like drop shipping at all. It was the worst thing ever. So now I was like, let me just try trading again. And then here I am. Here I am. All right, let's continue to 10 o'clock. But we got a nice reversal to buy side. See, these are the markets I used to trade on the 1 minute, and this is why I was profitable. You just get these like liquidity sweeps reversals. This reversal up, reversal target, this low, boom. Like, I love a consolidating market. Them trending markets aren't for me, which is sad to say. But people hate consolidating markets. I'm like, this is all. All right, here we get at 10 a.m. We're probably going to these London lows. And we do have equal lows down here. So we probably won't reverse till there, or we just won't reverse at all and go to Asian. But yeah, liquidity is just like the session highs and lows, equal highs and lows. Let's just see. But great trades in here. A good macro trade if you're really just strong on your bearish bias. You got to tap and reverse down. This is 10 a.m. I mean, can we get 300 ticks at 10 a.m.? I don't know if we can. But if it's close, I won't take it. But if I can get 300 ticks, I'll fucking take it. Will we? Who knows? This is a liquidity point. I said what we could reverse from. That's why you wait. But we got 300 ticks and we didn't get stopped out, bitches. That's why sometimes I don't wait, or I want to wait for us to come back up and tap a fair value gap or something up here. There wasn't one. But this is why. If you know where the draw is, you can take it to the draw. But if you got it at 9:30, you caught the top or the macro. But sometimes this macro will do this. 10 a.m. will come, stop you out, and then go your way. So I try to wait till 10 a.m. because if not, we'll just continue like this. Or we will give me a better entry. That's how it is. Your personal opinion, which one is more beginner friendly? I would say options, honestly, because again, it's just emotionally better to trade with that $5-10 and only losing what you put in. I think it's so much better. So at first you were doing regular stocks. You can tell us more about that. Yeah. Well, during COVID, stocks were really just going up 10-15%, going down 10-15%, going up, down. So just when they went down 10-15%, I would buy, and then when they went up, I would sell. It was pretty easy, actually. And then I did some pump and dumps in the morning, which are really good at penny stocks. It continued because it already tapped. Right, but we got in before the tap, is what I'm saying. We got in at 10 o'clock. That's what this shows. We didn't know it could have reversed from here. So that's why you could have waited, and then you would have got a better entry if you waited, like I said, because it could reverse from here. If it reversed from here and then wound up going all the way against you, you wouldn't have lost. So I could have easily lost this trade. Versus if I waited and got in, once we kind of started going back down again, like this, I'd have had no drawdown. That's what my point of is that. But again, I like getting in at 10 o'clock because I'm just insane. Okay, so you don't anymore. No, because I'm just focused on day trading. It's more money and it's scarier, but I do just long-term invest in stocks, but not flip them or swing trade them like I used to. And do you do crypto? I did in 2020. I didn't play this crypto bull run. No, I'm living off my money right now while I learned the trading. And I just got profitable the end of last year. So I got profitable. I traded for a year, got profitable the end of the year, but obviously not enough to live. I just made my 4 figures and did the things. So now this is the year to make the money trading. Of course I'm lying. Cool. My emotions are wrecked. Don't give up though, girl, but I get it. If your emotions are wrecked, you gotta give up. That's the good thing about my job. It's not quittable. I could just go back if I wanted to. A stylist just sent me a Christmas card, actually. But no, I don't anymore. And it's so funny, too, because I see people on TikTok who literally, don't post anything, guys or white men, and y'all will never call them frauds or anything. But as soon as you see just anyone else, it's fraud. And it's I'm not. I'm just documenting my journey. But then y'all get mad when people come on here after they already made a bunch of money. What do you want? Do you want someone to show you their whole journey, or do you want someone to just come and they made $1 million? Because I can get off social media. It ain't nothing to me. I was off social media while I was dressing Kanye West and stuff, but of course y'all aren't gonna believe me. But which is crazy because one of my stylists I used to work with, Shiona Tarini, we did a few commercials together. But at this point it's been 2 or 3 years that she's been working with Beyonce, and I quit my job right before she started working with Beyonce. Please. Should have been in Houston instead of getting bullied by people on the internet. All right, 9:30. Run up. Kind of reversing. Took out London highs. Can we go to the London lows? I don't know, but we might. Let's see. Boom. That's how I used to trade. So yeah, you could trade on the 1 minute. This is what I used to do. I used to just get on the 1 minute and I would just trade session highs and lows. We sweep London high and then we reverse. And we take out the London low or the Asian low. That's how I traded. And you can go back and watch all my videos on it. But that's how I used to trade on the 1 minute. Let's see what 10 a.m. gives me now, though. Did we get a 10 a.m. reversal? Because I switched to 10 a.m. It would be the big reversal of the day. But now I'm at a point where I just don't even need big moves anymore. I want moves I'm just confident in. That's still not a bad reversal, per se. But I don't think... There we... I'm off the chart anyway at this point. But you did get a 10 a.m. reversal, but I would love it to go to these highs. And we didn't. But we went up, you know, a good bit. But this is what I usually prefer. London high to London low. And we consolidated. Power of 3, manipulated, distributed. Let me get this right. So you trade contracts and futures on the NASDAQ, not SPY. But basically, which is QQQ, not SPY. And it's funny because I'm literally backtesting for myself. And people are still going to come on here and say, you're a fraud, you're this, you're... I'm not. What? My caption says backtesting. It doesn't say buy anything for me. I actually took the link to my Discord off because I just had a bad December. And I told people on my Discord, if you want to go, like, you literally can go. And you can come back when I'm winning again. But losses also come with trading. So I don't want to get people in that mindset, like, oh my God, you have to only come into Discord when people are winning. Because that's unrealistic. However, I totes get it. Next New York session. We're kind of already down a little bit. We didn't really sweep these lows yet. $9.30 came up and did a nice wick, but this candle has to play out still because obviously this is... See, it's the start of the candle. Came up. Swept, swept, swept. Let's go. This is why you have to have your ES on as well because we did not sweep. We swept this on NQ. Not this on ES yet. Let's see what happens next. They both are still going higher. It looked like SMT is done. So now you're just bullish at this point. Let's see. And then you're not. This is why we love SMT. And now we're going to take out those London lows. We might not. No, just a pullback. And then the SMT is gone. That's what we're talking about. So sometimes it looks like it's SMT and then it just plays out for you. So it's just like, it's a hard concept to grasp sometimes. I do hate when this happens. Usually you get something like this and you see it start to come down. But sometimes like you already got into the short and then now it's... And these are things like this why you started to look at I started looking at higher time frame draws and stuff. For things like this. But at first I would just like, oh, liquidity sweep here. Oh, we're reversing. Oh, short. And then some I won some. I still won more than I lost, but then it got to a point where I just was like, why am I losing a little more? FX replay for back testing. What platform for options should a beginner use? Honestly, I actually hate that question because you should just use a platform that feels good to you. There's no beginner platforms. They all suck. They're trading. They're all mechanical. If you use Robinhood, it's easy and friendly, but it actually is the worst one. You know, like just get with a broker and then you'll just use it. Like Thinkorswim was insane. I joined it from the jump and I just literally used it ever since. You just get the learning curve, and it's not really a learning curve, but you just get with the best ones. Get NinjaTrader, get Thinkorswim, get Webull, and just learn it. Like there's no point of doing a beginner friendly to intermediate. Like you just need to learn the broker and then you can just use that broker for the rest of your life. That makes sense. And that's the thing. That's also the thing about trading too, or anything business wise. Like things like that are the most minute things in the trading space, and those are the questions I get the most. Like what broker, where to back test. Like no, you need to focus on strategy, emotions, psychology. A broker contracts is like the least of your worries. Once you start trading, that comes in like 2 seconds. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Let's look at what this chart shows us in the higher time frame. That's why you look at the higher time frame. So we had SMT because this is the London, but it's like I think ES is just gonna go through it. London highs were taken out in NQ. Now, we now have, they do look like they went in reverse. Like I said, this is how I used to trade, but lately it's been a little scary. But we didn't take out the high on ES, we took it out in Q. Great sign of a reversal. Boom. Now we get a wick down on ES and a bearish candle coming on, in Q. And then we got SMT again because NQ ES made a lower high from the hour to hour, and then NQ made a higher high from hour to hour. Now, target would be just the lows of the hour before or the London lows. Now, we also have SMT on the downside, though. I just noticed. See, sometimes it's like SMT can really fuck you up because there's just so many SMT. So much SMT, SMT, SMT. And then just let it play out. Go, Erica, go. Thank you, Jordan. Let's see. And then let me just play this. Okay. Honestly, this is a nice move. It didn't go to this low yet, but this is still a nice move. Do you stream on PC or laptop? Laptop. I'm always on the move. That's not what I want to do. How many ticks is that? Did we get our 300? Not quite. Again, it's looking very indecisive here. So, but let's just see what we get. Yeah, I stream on a Mac laptop. SMT is gone. So now you're just bullish. And then you're just getting a bullish move somewhere. Will you get 300 ticks? Let's see. You do. Good. Boom. So you can just wait. There's nothing wrong with waiting until you're actually sure. Yo, what up, Tay? Are you trading tomorrow or are you trading in January? But yeah, I stream on a Mac. And I stream on... I use OBS, but yeah, the videos are bad. So I got Streamlabs, thanks to Canonia Trader. Because now I can record my trades without my computer freezing on me. December was booming. If you had a bad one, stop trading. Yes and no to Global Raheem. The first month of December was very bad, and then yes, I emotionally let it fumble me the rest of the month. The rest of the month was very good. I'm not gonna lie. I think I am. I'm gonna be looking. Yeah, I'm getting on the charts tomorrow. But my confidence is in the shitter bad. Like I don't feel confident at all. The light in my trading is dimmed for sure. How long have you been trading? 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. Okay, so when we have 9 a.m., 10 a.m., you still got a 10 a.m. reversal. It just didn't go all the way as down as you liked it to, and then boom. But let's see if this just pulled back into something. What's your trading style? ICT. ICT. Inner Circle Trader. Are you in a Discord? No. Discords are not fun. They're useless, honestly. Unless they live trade. Alright, so that's what we did. We did get a nice pullback here. So that's what that 10 a.m. reversal was. We got SMT, but like I said, every reversal is an SMT, so you just gotta make sure it's like the strong one. Then boom, we came out of here, and then we took out this high. Like, this is how I want to trade. I want a clear draw on liquidity to target, at least. 15-minute gap, boom, boom. Does it line up with a 5-minute gap? Let's see if it does. It does line up with a 5-minute gap, actually. Because this is how Tanya trades. She just waits for her a little 5-minute gap. And then go on the 1 minute, get an inversion in here. Take it to the upside. Having the camera on is what really gets the views I see. Literally, I start showing my face and then everyone just comes on here now. Which is crazy to me because you trade for value gaps? Yes, I do. So it is 9:30, 10 o'clock came down, boom. So that's a 10 a.m. power of 3 is what people swear by. I got clapped a few times. Well, I didn't even need to trade this for so long. I would literally trade right at 10 o'clock, but lately you have to wait into a fair value gap tap. I've been noticing to not get clapped up, which is fine, you know. Wait, boom. Yeah, having the camera on gets all the views and all the trolls. Do you trade in line with time frame alignment? I don't, cause I really like the 3-minute chart. But now I kind of do. I got rid of the 3-minute chart, but when I was trading it for the most part, no. I just look at all time frames, like 1 hour, 4 hour. But I don't need like a 15-minute fair value gap to line up with a 5-minute fair value gap. There are days where the 1 hour and 4 hour fair value gaps line up, and day when the 5 and the 15 line up, but I don't like need it to. Does Tanya have a TikTok live? No, but she goes live on YouTube. Tanya trades live on YouTube every morning. Every morning. Every morning. I'm about to get off live though for till tomorrow. What's her YouTube name? It's Tanya Trades with the I'll show you. It's with a J. J-A. My parents' Wi-Fi is so ghetto. I'm trying to think if I should move back to LA or not, or go back to Mexico. Tanya Trades right here. My good sis, Tanya. Never make me hate Tanya. Tanya and Lumi. What indicator do you use for the line on your candles? What do you mean? What do you mean the line on my candles? What indicator do you use for the line on your candles? Because this is FX replay. This is not nothing. All right, let's do one more and then I'm going to get off. And then we'll back test again, every day until I'm profitable. Again, and confident again. I mean, I'm going to keep back testing probably till I'm like, what? Bored. So yeah, we do 10 a.m. And that also is like a silver bullet strategy. It's like wait, I am in profit, but not much. I was up in profit like a good middle 4 figures, and then December like took like half of that back. Yeah. So like I opened up my Discord when I was start making like real money, and then December was like actually, so Discord is closed for a little bit. But I'm still trading live in my Discord with the people in it, but just not adding any new people yet. But yeah, I've made real money trading, yes. Okay. Let's see. We don't really have a fair value gap to even like wait for. Here's our 10 a.m. open though. So let's see how. I mean, we did sweep this low here. This is previous day low actually. So, do you want to go bearish? I mean bullish, sorry. And target these London highs? I don't know. Also, another thing that helps too, just be reactive. Like, don't get in just assuming. Like, wait for the market to like give you clear direction. And then you'll just. I mean, I guess we're clearly bullish finally, but I mean bearish, sorry. Took out this low here. But we didn't get a good PO3. I would love like a nice, I would love all this to happen on the other side for me to want to go short. You know what I'm saying? Do you still work a 9 to 5? I don't. But I also have been an investor and I've made money before trading. I haven't worked in 3 years. And I also haven't made enough money in trading to live off of yet. but I'm not homeless. I just got back from Mexico because I've been about this life. Just kidding. I preach investing in general just for things like that, but it gives me the time to learn in peace without a job. Outside a job that you could not learn and trade with. But we got a nice little. Let's see what we get in the 1 minute. But yeah, this backtesting session probably has been the worst one actually too. 10 a.m. I mean, I guess you just came into an order block. Your order block or supply and demand trader. That's a good setup for you, I guess. How did you learn YouTube? ICT. I mean, yeah, I guess if you wanted that OB, and we closed out of it here, and I guess stop loss above this high, you almost got stopped out. But that's not something I would take. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch. I might even go lower on contracts, even though I'm recording. But people are gonna have shit to say about that. Oh, you only trade one micro. Oh, you only trade this. I've learned people have so much to say, and I've said that now. Like, I'm not explaining myself to people. I'm a firm believer. If you think I'm a fraud, just please block me. In general, and anybody. If you think TJR is a fraud, block. Like, follow people who you fuck with in trading, because it's detrimental to your trading. I'm not here to grow and be like a guru or whatever. Like, obviously a fan base is nice, but honestly, after going viral on Instagram, I kind of actually don't want to do it anymore. What strat are you running? ICT 10 a.m. Options. I like options. I don't work 9 to 5. I feel that I barely got time to trade, so I've been taking days off to do it. Yeah, I think same as smart money or just learning candles and patterns. Am I right? Yeah, I mean, it just whatever clicks for you. It could be smart money. It could be supply and demand. It could be smart money. Yes, is what order blocks is and stuff. But it could be, it could be MACDs and VWAPs. Like, don't let anyone bully you into trading. You don't have to trade ICT like me. You can trade whatever you want. Also, a strategy I have been liking is the 5-minute orb. I don't trade it, but I've thought about it. It's like you wait for a candle close on the 5-minute out of the opening 5-minute candle range. So we wouldn't get it until here. The only thing about the orb is I just don't know where to put my stop loss and where to target. That's what I liked about ICT. It gives you a clear vision of where to go. Like some people with the orb say you do the whole top of the orb. Like, what? Some people do 15-minute range. It might work out though. Let's see. But when I was doing it with a clear draw on liquidity on the higher time frame. Like, it would have worked out on ES because we took out these lows, but on NQ we have not. So you're not gonna get much on this strat today. So this is what it is. So do that what you will. Do that what you will. Hope you have a good trading week this week. I hope I do as well. Like I said, I'm not really showing my face on the internet anymore besides this backtesting. I'll just post my recaps, or not post at all if I didn't take a trade, and locking in. And yeah, you want to Kiki, join my lives every night on YouTube and TikTok. And if not, that's it. Discord is closed until I really kill it for real. I was when I opened it. I'm not acting like I wasn't. I was going crazy for like 3 months straight, barely losing. So, right, let's lock in exactly. And I honestly thought about just not even posting on TikTok at all, because it's just like, it's only just to impress people. And I've shared my whole journey on here, and people still have something to say. So it's like, I don't even really care to post my trading recaps anymore. Just for what? If I'm not a white man, you're not going to care, or you're going to think I'm a fraud anyway. So, but yes, let's lock in, have a good trading day, and then we'll discuss every day again, now that I'm trading again, my recap. So when we backtest tomorrow, I'll go over the trade I took or didn't take, or what I saw in the market before we backtest, now that we're back to that. So hope you have a good night. I'm starting 75 hard tomorrow too, but I get back in shape. Just gonna be nice. I'm gonna document it for YouTube, and I'll probably do weekly updates on TikTok, but not really, or maybe none, because like I said, I'm kind of over social media. But yeah, I'm here again for the 100th time. I'm a beginner friendly channel. I'm not here to sell you anything. I do have things that I do sell only because, Like a one-on-one, like if 100 people or 50 people ask me for a one-on-one, it just takes time out of my day. So it's just only fair that I charge for my time. I always send people to YouTube ICT 2022 mentorship first. I always tell people, you know, I like to celebrate the little wins, which people don't. Like, I got funding, I got this, I got that. Like, that's something to celebrate. It might not be to you until I make 10 grand or whatever, but I think these are things to celebrate and these are things you can work towards. That's what I'm here for. Discords, I recommend Discords of how you trade. So I sent all my people in my Discord when I had a bad week to Jack Trades or Keyflow. That we trade the same. So if you want to trade with me in the future, trade with them. Or like I said, if you want to trade supply and demand, join Octavia. You want to trade, like, there's different strategies. So like I would join Discords and people did not trade like me and it would just fuck me up. So it just depends on what you trade. But if you want to trade ICT, if you want to trade at 10 a.m., then Keyflow and Jack are probably the two biggest ones. And Jack does a 7-day free trial. So do with that what you will. But if not, if you like supply and demand and you have a job, someone did say they have a job. 9 to 5 Trader has a Discord and he trades at night. He's probably going on live like now. He supports my lives, I support his. And he trades with a job. I'm pretty sure he still has a job. He trades at night. So yeah, Keyflow, which is Ahmed, he's like this Middle Eastern man. Jack, and then if you want to trade supply and demand, Octavia and 9 to 5 Trader. Boom. Canonia has a boot camp, but he charges his boot camp is with his Discord, so it's like $500. It's not just a Discord; it's also a boot camp. So, and that's a lot. But he trades like me as well. He trades kind of in between me and Tanya. So, I trade the indices on everything. If I trade options, it's SPY, QQQ. I really just trade the Nasdaq now because it just moves more, so you get more money. But QQQ options. NAS 100 on Forex, NQ on futures. So you could trade the indices on all three. So I'd prefer those. So you could trade, I think the other pair I liked was USD when I did Forex for like 2 seconds. But other than that, I just trade the NASDAQ or the S&P 500. And you could trade it Forex, you could trade it options, you could trade it futures. You could trade it any way you choose. Most brokers provide a way to trade the S&P 500. But yeah, every day, 8 o'clock Eastern. Let me know if I should do it earlier or later. Preferably earlier. It will not be later than this. Can supply and demand make you profitable? Yes. Anything can make you profitable. Supply and demand, ICT, MACD, EMAs, anything. So anyone who comes here and bullies someone, I preferably don't even listen to them. People will come on here and say, whoa, you don't trade ICT, you're an idiot, or you don't trade supply and demand, you're a fucktard. No. Any strategy works. Support and resistance works. Whatever works for you is what you follow. So I trade ICT, but I love all strategies. Like I said, the orb, when I backtested it, was really good. I used to like an EMA, that's why it's still on my chart. I rarely use it, but I have it on there because sometimes I need it to just help me confirm, like this reversal, like this was no fair value gap, there was no market structure shift. However, the EMA was like, girl, sell. So sometimes I use it for that. But yeah, every strategy works. I can backtest supply and demand tomorrow. I'm not really that good at it, but I can go over some videos and we could try. I'm sure I can ask Octavia. She's cool and she can help me put y'all on. But because the only thing about supply and demand is like, I just don't know when a thing is gonna move or which ones are valid unless it's like it has to be like a certain time frame. Like, it's the hour ones that are strong, the 4-hour ones that are strong, the 30-minute ones. Like, I don't really know. Like, if this was your demand zone here, we ran through that hoe. That's why I'm like, I don't really know which one. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally see it, but I think supply and demand and ICT are the two most popular strategies. So they both work very well. I know some people do it more so like as order blocks. Like your demand zone, boom. Your demand zone, boom. Like on the smaller time frames like that, like going with the trend. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's just different ways. And that's the best part about trading. Whatever works for you. Find what works for you and don't let anyone bully you. And like I said, if you think I'm a fraud, don't. And honestly, don't even buy anything from me. Just follow me, support me, follow the journey. Kiki in here. Like, you do not have to buy anything from me. I promise you. And there's nothing wrong with extra streams of income, like I said. Cool. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I have a good trading day tomorrow, y'all. I even thought about trading back live again, but I'm just scared. Not scared, but I have a Discord, and there's still people in it, and they deserve their own